Hi guys, you are welcome to my channel. Today we'll be looking at how we can trade boom and crash index on the lower time frames. But before we go to the lower time frames, we are going to look at what has happened on the higher time frames before we take it down to the lower time frames. Okay, I'll be starting with boom 1000 index on the weekly time frame. On the weekly time frame for boom 1000 index, I see price that price is ranging. I have my range top at that point on the weekly time frame, and the range bottom is around this point on the weekly time frame. But I will not be ruling out the fact that price is attempting to go up. Price is currently attempting to go up on the weekly time frame. Let's say it's just at the middle of the range. Okay, price at the middle of the range at the 9867 level. So we might be seeing price push up to the top of the range. But that's that for the weekly time frame. On the daily time frame, what do we have? We have a low here, and we have a high. We have a higher low, and we have this higher high. So price is still ranging, but ranging upwards. Ranging upwards, the fact that price is forming, has already formed a higher low. All right. So that is typical of a bullish structure, the start of a bullish structure. So we might expect price to go up some more, then drop to some point, drop to some extent, okay, before continuing the bullish trend. All right, that's that. But if price is going to drop on the daily time frame, we have this order block that might serve as this particular order block might serve as support to price. Okay, so if price is going to drop, it might drop to this order block and find some support before going up. So that's that for the daily time frame. Yesterday candle shows that price has gotten to this resistance level and price has dropped, but today's candle has not retraced up to 50% of yesterday's candle, or possibly retraced to 50% of yesterday's candle, but has not closed above that level. So we might see price dropping back down, okay, to drop below the low of yesterday's candle. We might see price dropping below the 9765 level, but if that does not happen, price might get up to the high of yesterday's candle, which is at 10008 level. So that's that for the daily time time frame. Let's take a look at the 4-hour time frame. On the 4-hour time frame, we can see that price is still rising, okay, in a bullish trend, where we have this low high, and we have like a swing low around here, giving us a higher low. Look at the shadow of this candlestick. There's a bullish candlestick, a bullish pin bar, and price is going up. So we have this order block at the top. We have this order block at the top. Price might get to that order block and find some level of resistance. Okay, price might get to this top and find some level of resistance for us to have a double top. But if price does not meet with resistance at that point, price might go up to break the high for us to have a higher high and a break of structure to the upside. On the 1-hour time frame, we can see that the bulls are in. Okay, that the bulls are in. Look at this double bottom. We have this double bottom. This is the left bottom. This is the right bottom. Okay, and we have the break of the neckline. Look at the break of the neckline happened around here, where price broke this structure for us to have like a change of character. So what we are seeing is more like a retest of that level before price goes up. But if price refuses to go up, price is going to drop back to this order block. Price will drop back to this particular order block to find some level of support before going up. Okay, so that is possibility, that's a forecast for the 1 hour time frame. Let's take a look at what we have on the 30 minutes time frame. On the 30 minutes time frame, uh the price has given us more like a triple bottom. This one, this is 2, and this is 3. Okay, this is the first one, second one, third one. Okay, and we have the break of the neckline around here, and look at the momentum. Okay, the bullish momentum, showing the manner with which the buyers took price up. Okay, more like buyers book profit around here. Okay, you can see the price just spiked up. We have a profit booking session around there for price to go up and break this particular high. So we might see price going up some more. All right, so on the 15 minutes time frame, we still have price in a bullish trend. If this spike, if this little spike that just happened, if there's anything to consider, you might see price forming a swing low around here, and price might go up. All right, but for now, the overall direction is to the upside. On the 5 minutes time frame, price is obviously in a range for now. The range bottom is this is the range bottom. Okay, and these are range top on the 5 minutes time frame for boom 1000 index. So we might want to wait for a range breakout for us to make a trade decision. Same with the 1 minute time frame. Price is ranging. Look at, we have a low around here, we have a high, higher low, higher high. Also we have a low, a high, a lower low, a higher high, a lower low. So it's ranging, no definite direction for now. So we might want to wait for a range breakout for us to place trade on the boom 1000 index, but the overall direction for now appears to be bullish. So you might want to look for buying opportunities for boom 1000 index. For crash 1000 index on the weekly time frame, the price of crash 1000 index is currently bullish. The price is currently bullish. On the daily time frame, it's also bullish. Looking at what we have here, yesterday's candlestick shows that the buyer stepped in to stop this short or little descent. Okay, so the buyers came in as much as today's candlestick has moved past above the high of yesterday's candlestick. That shows that the buyers are in the market. And let's take a look at the trend line. Look at the trend line got broken. Okay, more like a retest, and the price continues up to break today's high, we might consider buying crash 1000 in as much as the overall direction is still bullish. On the 4-hour time frame, what do we have on the 4-hour time frame? On the 4-hour time frame, we can see that price formed a trend line, a descending trend line initially. Looking at this test around here, another test here, but we have a break of the trend line to the upside, and look at a break, a retest, and then a break. So that shows that price might be targeting the order block at the top. We have this order block to serve as resistance to price on the 4-hour time frame. We also have another order block serve as resistance to price on the 4-hour time frame, and we have the ascending trend line. Now, as much as this ascending trend line is respected, which I expect, we might consider buying crash 1000 index on the 4-hour time frame. Let's take a look at what we have on the 1-hour time frame. On the 1-hour time frame for crash 1000 index, price is obviously forming like a cup shape. Look at this low, lower low, lower low, higher low. Okay, we are seeing something like a higher low. So a break of the neckline. Okay, break of this neckline. Okay, might prompt that price might continue its direction up. Might see a break above that level, a retest, and a break for us to have a higher low. Okay, in as much as the trend line, this particular trend line is respected. Okay, we have one trend line here, we have another trend line here. In as much as the trend lines are respected, the ascending trend lines, we might consider buying crash 1000 on the 1 hour time frame. Okay, but for now, what we are looking at on this particular part of the screen is something like an evening start, which might signal a drop in price. But if price is going to drop, price will likely find a support at this order block. Okay, price may likely find a support at this order block, and the order block is going to be in confluence with this ascending trend line. So price might likely find support around here and then go up. So that's that for the 1 hour time frame. Let's take a look at the 30 minutes time frame. What do we have on the 30 minutes time frame? On the 30 minutes time frame, we can see what we have here is a low, a high, higher low, higher high. There's a lower low, then there's a higher high. So the overall structure is still bullish. Okay, price still moving in a bullish structure. So I might consider buying crash 1000 index. On the 15 minutes time frame, it's still bullish, but what we can see on the screen is a double top. Okay, on the 15 minutes time frame, this is the left top and this is the right top. Price has also broken the trend line and the neckline. Price has broken the neckline and price is currently retesting the neckline. If we see a spike that drops below this low, we might want to sell crash 1000 to this particular order block. We have this order block around here. Okay, and we also have another order block at the bottom. These two other blocks might serve as support to price. Price could get to this other block and take a bounce back to the top, or it could get to this other block and take a bounce back to the top. Okay, but the overall direction for now is bullish. On the 5 minutes time frame, we can see price ranging initially. This is the range top. Okay, and this was the range bottom, but now we have a break below the range and price is retesting that particular level where we have the breakout. So if price drops at this point, it could drop below and then we might start seeing the development of a bearish trend on the 5 minutes time frame. But if price is able to get to this order block at the top, we have this order block at the top, which might serve as resistance to price. I'm talking about this order block. Price able to get to this order block, you might see a slight drop. Okay, for price to continue to the next order block, which is this particular order block. I'm talking about this order block. Okay, for price to get to this order block, we could see another drop. Okay, but that is currently ranging and the overall direction is bullish. On the 1 minute time frame, what do we see? We see this big drop, this spike, and then we can see price has reversed more than 50% of the drop. That's a cause for worry to the BS. Okay, as soon as price goes up and goes up to this point and we do not have a solid spike that can go below the initial low and price just spiked a little, we might see price reversing. But the overall direction is still bullish, so you might possibly look for buying opportunities. So that's that for crash 1000 index. Let's take a look at boom 500 index on the weekly time frame. On the weekly time frame for boom 500 index, we are seeing less spikes but more pullbacks, and what we are looking at is the fact that we have this descending trend line that clearly shows a bearish direction on the weekly time frame, where we have this high, this low, lower high, lower low. So as soon as you have lower high, lower low, lows on the screen, that is the initiation or the direction of a bearish trend. Now, more like we are seeing a lower high around here for price to continue in the overall direction. But this is the weekly time frame. Price might as well break above this as time goes on. But that's that on a larger time frame. For price to drop back and break this particular structure, I'm talking about the structural low at 3171 level. For price to break that may take some time. It could take weeks, it could take months, but the overall direction of the weekly time frame is bearish. Okay, let's take a look at what we have on uh boom 500 index for the daily time frame. What I can see on the daily time frame is the fact that price is currently giving us like uh let's see, this is the top. We have shadows around here. This is another top, a long shadow, and this is another top. So we are seeing more like a triple top. This is our the neckline, and we might be seeing price drop below the neckline for price to get to this particular order block, or for price to drop to this lower order block, and for the overall direction on the weekly time frame to continue in a bearish trend. But that's we'll continue to monitor. But if price is able to push above, price might have some solid resistance at this particular order block on the daily time frame. Okay, if price should push above, might meet with resistance around this point for price to drop. And the resistance point, the order block point that might serve as resistance, is in confluence with this descending trend line. All right, that's that for the daily time frame. On the 4-hour time frame, what do we have? What do we have on the 4-hour time frame? We can see that price is descending, and looking at this bearish engulfing candlestick for the last 4 hours. Look at this shadow. We might be having more like a triple top. We might be seeing a triple top where this is the first top, this is the second top, and this our third top. So if this triple top is entity to come by, the neckline will be around this point. So we might be seeing price drop below the neckline or retest the neckline for the overall bearish trend to continue. I'm talking about the overall bearish trend on the higher time frame to continue. So that's that for boom 500 index on the 4-hour time frame. Let's take a look at boom 500 index on the 1-hour time frame. On the 1-hour time frame, I can see a top around here, another top, and this is another top, but we have seen something like a low around here. In as much as this neckline was broken, we are looking at a retest of that neckline. A retest of that neckline to signal price dropping more to this order block. We have this order block here on the 1-hour time frame, talking about this particular order block. Okay, a drop to that order block, we could see price go up. So that's that. But for now, price is ranging on the 1-hour time frame, and we'll take this as our range top, the 3707 level as our range top, and we'll take this as our range bottom, the 3640 level as our range bottom. So that's that for the 1-hour time frame for boom 500 index. Let's take a look at the 30 minutes time frame. Still ranging. This is the range top on the 30 minutes time frame. Let's take this as our range bottom. A break below the range signal further slide of boom 500 index, but a break above the range will signal a rise in price of boom 500 index. On the 15 minutes time frame, you can see that the bears are in control. Okay, bears are in control. If the bulls are able to push price up to break and close above this trend line for price to get to this particular range top, the bulls are able to put price to this level and possibly drop price to retest the trend line and then push price up above the range. We might be seeing a triple top, a triple bottom, or inverted head and shoulder for price to go up. But if price is going to go up for boom 500 index on the 15 minutes time frame, we have this particular order block at the top that might serve as resistance to price. This order block might serve as resistance to price, and if price gets that order block, price might drop or price might break it. But for now, boom 500 index is ranging on the 15 minutes time frame. It's also ranging on the 5 minutes time frame. No clear direction on the 5 minutes time frame. This is the range top, the 5 minute, and this is the range bottom on the 5 minute. No clear direction for now. Okay, on the 1 minute time frame, what do we have? On the 1 minute, still ranging on the 1 minute. We have this slide and we have this rise, and price is currently sliding, so it's still ranging. So I want to wait for a range breakout for boom 500 index. Let's take a look at what we have for crash 500 index. On the weekly time frame, it's still ranging. Price is still ranging on the weekly time frame. Now this particular week that we are in, the candlestick is showing a long shadow. That's tricky for the buyers. If price closed below the low of the week, the current low of the week is at 4719 level. If price closes below that level, that might be dangerous for the buyers. The sellers might step in with full force for the next week, and sellers might push price down. Okay, but on the daily time frame, you can see this long candlestick, more like an engulfing candlestick. The body is engulfing the initial body, and price is responding to it until we see price pulling back up before we can consider buying. But for now, it's advisable to sell as this ascending trend line has been broken. The ascending trend line has been broken, got broken. We have like a retest up to this point, and price is dropping. So you might want to consider selling, but in as much as you want to sell, you might look for look out for this particular order block that might serve as support to price on the daily time frame. On the 4-hour time frame, price is currently bearish on the 4-hour time frame. On the 1-hour time frame, price is ranging. Price of crash 500 index is currently ranging on the 1-hour time frame. Okay, on the 30 minutes time frame, it's also ranging. We have this top, this double top. This is left top, right top, a break of the neckline, and price went down. But price is recovering for now on the 30 minutes time frame. So recovery might continue for price to slide to the range bottom. These are range top, and this is the range bottom. Okay, so price might recover to the top or might drop back to the range bottom. On the 15 minutes time frame, price is currently bearish. Okay, it's bearish until we see a recovery above this ascending trend line for price to target the order block resistance at the 4815 level. Else price is going to drop back to the support area. On the 5 minutes time frame, price is currently bullish, but we are in a range. Okay, we might be looking for a range break. We might look out for a range breakout. For us to take a decision if price is going to drop back or if price is going to break above and continue its direction up. On the 1 minute time frame, we have price ranging. So that's that for today's video. If don't forget to click the subscribe button so that you get to see more of our videos. If you like the video, go ahead and click the like button. Drop comment below the video, ask question. We'll try as much as possible to respond to your question. Don't forget to share the video to your friends and loved ones. Also, you can smash the bell button below the video for notification. You can go to our website www.beanfxtrader.com to learn more on how to trade boom and crash index. You can also visit another website of ours, fxfables.com, to learn more on how to trade boom and crash index. Till I come your way tomorrow, is bye for now.